All right, we have a big golf outing coming up in just a couple of weeks now. It's at the Highlands. It's for one of my favorite causes, which is why we're going to talk about it. Ashley's here. We're talking about the Highlands Golf Outing for Special Olympics of Michigan. Welcome.
Thank you.
We've done this for several years now, and we want to get more people involved. We want to get more teams out there. So you want to give some details before we get into more details here?
Yep, actually this year we are joining the 6th Annual Highlands with the Alonzo Stag, the 4th golf outing.
Okay.
To try and stir up some more excitement, and they have partnered with the NCAA and they are involved with Special Olympics as well, so they're going to be sending some awesome prizes and some golf teams from there as well.
And it's a traditional golf scramble, teams of 4. We want singles, we want 2 people, we want 3 people, we want an entire team, and the money goes to help some of the most fantastic people you will ever meet in your life.
Absolutely. There's about 1,000 athletes from Kent and Berry County that this money goes back to help, and it actually helps them provide sports training and athletic competition as well as leadership skills and health opportunities.
Now you see the video from one of our past years here. I always sit on the 17th hole there. Yes, I'm using a pink ball at that point. And the little fella you saw there in the red shirt and hitting the ball is our good buddy Clint, who passed away a couple of years ago. Clint and I would sit out there every year. We would drum up some money and then we would both play, and he would have the biggest laugh and he would beat some of the actual golfers, but we lost Clint a couple of years ago, and we want to show this new fountain that has been installed in his honor there at the Highlands on the 17th hole. You want to tell us how this came about, the fountain?
Yes, actually, Steve Sherman, who's the owner of the Highlands, and Mike Wowie, the Kent County Commissioner, have been very gracious, and they've donated the fountain and the plaque for us, and it now sits on the 17th hole as a memorial for him. And we have some pictures from it that we took the other day, and we hope that everybody enjoys it.
Yeah, it really showed the impact that Clint had on so many people here. I had him on TV with me a few times, and it shows the impact that these athletes have on the people who meet them, because you might originally think, oh, there's sympathy, or I have to feel so bad, or I want to be a hugger, but when you get up close and talk with these athletes, you realize a real competitive side and a whole lot about their personalities.
And I think you've said it best in some quotes that Clint will come out and kick your butt in the golf outing as well. So.
And he wasn't just my friend from Special Olympics. I said he was my friend who happened to be in Special Olympics. How do people get involved if they want to join up, and what does it cost?
If people want to get involved with the Highlands Golf Outing, they can go to our website, www.somi.org, and it's $125 a person, or $500 a team.
And you get a meal out of the deal?
You get a meal, breakfast and lunch this year, and then golf as well. So.
And you get me on the 17th hole unless Baby Doty comes. If you don't get me, you get meteorologist Kelly Smith. You want to touch briefly on other events we have going on, because we just finished up the state games.
Yes, we just finished up our state summer games up in Mount Pleasant. There were 2,600 athletes this year, which is the largest we've had in a good number of years. And we're estimating between athletes and coaches, we brought about 6,000 people. And those ended yesterday afternoon. From
little kids to 50-something-year-olds.
Correct.
So it really reaches a lot of people. Thanks for coming in, Ashley.
Thank you.
We hope to see everybody on the golf course, including Kelly. If Dad is a golfer, we have got you covered with gift ideas and what not to buy. Joining me, Bob Kitchen from Maple Hill in Granville. Thanks for coming in.
Glad to be here, Tim.
What's the hot item this year?
Oh boy, probably the adjustable drivers still. These drivers, you can adjust the loft and the face angle independent from each other. It's been a tremendous hit.
And it's not just the head, the shaft is over here.
The club head is there. Yeah,
and that's the Tiger Woods model, or the Rory McIlroy at least. One of the strangest drivers I've ever seen.
Yeah, all the weights moved out of the back, moved the weight more forward into the perimeter, more stable, and sold a couple of these yesterday at the store.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Another good gift, as always, are shoes, because we see so many people on the golf course who have atrocious looking footwear. Now granted, my tastes are probably a little different than others, but that's a pretty easy one. You find out what size Dad or husband wears, and then you guys can hook them up, right?
Exactly right. Yep, sneak in the garage, take a look underneath the tongue, see what size it is, and there's some great deals on shoes. These were both over $200 last year, and now they're both under $100.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So and what are these? This seems like a breathable material or something.
Yeah, that's actually a waterproof. I have those. that's a breathable Adidas Crossflex. Super lightweight, very flexible shoe. and that's also under $100.
And golf balls, you could go into Dad's bag and find out what he's using.
For the dad that has everything, exactly right. Golf balls, Lord knows they're going to lose them. So.
But if you know something about their golf game and know that they don't shoot even par or they're not a single digit, you would probably steer them away from the $55 Pro V1s, right?
Not necessary. There's a lot of good golf balls in that $10 to $20 range, and then we got a special on 2 dozen for $15 right now. The Noodle are still one of our best-selling golf balls. Fantastic. And then the last thing is the GPS or lasers. Those have been tremendously popular still.
And that's a watch, right?
That's the watch. Yep. You wear it right on your wrist. It's preloaded. Just turn it on. That came out at $299. It's now $139.
Wow. And as I always like to talk about with you when I see you every once in a while doing these segments, the only thing worse than no golf gift is a bad golf gift. So know about their golf bag before you buy them something that they may not want, need, or like, right?
Yeah, when it comes to golf equipment, men can be pretty
and women.
And women, yeah. We're talking Father's Day, but it's they can be very, very particular. The gift card obviously goes for anything under the sun, but the actually handing them something is a little cooler. You know, here's a dozen balls, Dad, or here's a new pair of shoes. But
maybe take a picture of their golf bag and their clubs, bring it into you.
We've had people do that. Camera phone it, bring it on into us. This is what he has, what does he need? And then we can make the best decision, and obviously returns, exchanges are easy.
And the big store is located where?
56th and Ivan Rest, right 1 mile south of Rivertown by the new Cabela's.
And you got one in Holland as well.
Yep, one in Holland and one in Muskegon.
All right, and the golf course never closes.
Nope.
Rain or shine. Thanks, Bob.
Yep, absolutely.